At the end of the first over, it's 13 for 1. This is the match number 2 of the Mca Bkc Members Premier League 2025 tournament. Is brought to us by our title sponsors, KFT Travels, along with Equitas Small Finance Bank. Also powering the tournament this time outside off stump, it is Abhishek Zaveri bowling the second over of the inning. Starts off with a wide, and Anand Thakkar along with JD Jitendra Diwan, the two prolific opening batters were opening the innings. Outside off stump, look at that shot from Thakkar. He goes over the infield. He knew the fielders were inside the circle. A long chase for the fielder, and he does well. Oh, the throw is good. Is it good enough? Oh, it's not good enough. Although it was a brilliant effort from the fielder, cannot prevent a couple of runs. They come back for 2. The Ace Gladiators winning the toss, electing to field first. And it is the Blossom Legends who've been put into bat. They've got off to a very good start in my opinion. Although there was a dropped catch in the previous over. There was an opportunity where Jitendra Diwan tried to go down the ground, and Amit Kohli could not hang on to the ball. This time the field change. Field change. Oh, it's dropped again. Another dropped catch. Anand Thakkar on strike, and it's dropped. I reckon it was Tapan out there in the middle. Should have been taken. It was a huge opportunity. Both the openers getting a lifeline in this match already. It's just the second over, and already a couple of dropped catches in the innings. Well, we have too many sponsors to thank. And after this delivery, I am going to be naming our list of sponsors. Cut away into the offside. It's going to be a single. Well played from JD. Trying to reach out for the ball. It was well outside off stump, to be honest. Like I said, the tournament title sponsors, KFT Travels, along with Equitas Small Finance Bank. For 4s and 6s, we've got Net Worth Properties. Also for the wickets, it's Net Worth Properties. The fitness partner, Pilates Academy. And Tosca Boss is just big. This time outside off stump, opens the face of the bat. Anand Thakkar, very well played into the offside. It's racing away. And it's going to be a Net Worth Properties 4. Through the offside, caressed beautifully, opening the face at the last minute, and he gets a magnificent boundary through the offside. Anand plays it back to the bowler. That's the end of the second over. So at the end of 2 overs, the score is 22 without loss. Two overs, 22 without loss. Outside off stump, that's cut away towards backward point. That's well fielded. Really well fielded. Not giving away a single as well. Neeraj Bajaj, one of the crucial additions, the important additions into the Ace Gladiators. That's pulled away into the leg side. There's a man in the deep. Should only be a single. Neeraj Bajaj is an experienced campaigner. He's been a part of multiple tournaments. He's been really effective, especially when he's got the chance to bowl with the new ball in the power play. Keeps it really economical and tight. However, today and in this tournament, the Mca Bkc Members Premier League is just a notch above the others, where the competition is so crisp. Tucked away into the leg side. Slight fumble from Deepak Modgil will allow them to cross over for a single. Straight towards short mid wicket. Slight error of judgment from the fielder and they get a single as well. Anand Thakkar. You cannot keep him out of the game, Anand. He is that sort of a batter who will play his strokes along with Jitendra. Beautifully glanced into the leg side, looking for a quick single run out chance. A direct hit needed. Oh, that was a close call at the keeper's end. That's fantastic running by the pair. Taking the fielders on, taking the square leg fielder on. Score slowly and steadily moving forward. Neeraj. Oh, that's very well played into the gap, into the offside. Tapan, the man in the deep, will cut it off. Another single taken. Bajaj is getting the ball to swing into the right-handers. Making some slight adjustments in the field. He wants a field particularly set for JD. He is the big fish, he is the big wicket, he is the main man that they want to see the back of. That's well bowled, looking for a quick single. That's brilliant running, smart, outstanding from JD. Plays with soft hands and he gets a single end of the third over. And at the end of 3 overs, the score is 27 without loss. Abhishek to continue, beautifully bowled. That one was pitched just outside off stump and it went further away as JD did not offer a shot. It was a wise choice by the batter. It's good swing in the air and slight bit of movement of the pitch as well. Here goes Abhishek. JD trying to shuffle outside off and slog into the leg side. That's a plainer miss. That's well bowled as well again. This is smart cricket. Cat and mouse sort of a situation going on here. And some fireworks on the ground as well. Abhishek. Oh, that's been caught. Brilliant reflex catch, caught and bowled. Jitendra Diwan trying to go upish down the ground. And he holds down. That's a net worth properties wicket. The first of the game, first of the tournament for Abhishek. And hopefully first of many for the Ace Gladiators fans. It's 27 for 1. Well, the new man in is one of the most decorated players that you'll find in the Mca Bkc Members Premier League 2025. It is Mr. Amit Dani who's come into bat. He plays some serious level of cricket. He's played some amazing cricket throughout the year. Have been following him closely. He's played for the Indian Oil corporate team as well. Was a part of a team which had a star-studded lineup with players like Abhishek Sharma, a part of his team. He's an off-spinner batter. Took a 5-4 as well, if I'm not wrong, in the time shield. He's out there in the middle at number 3. That's well played from Anand, looking for a quick single. Abhishek won't mind that as long as the boundaries have dried up. And a big wicket, honestly. JD, because had he batted for the first 6-7 overs, usually that's the time when you can get him out, because after he's set, after he's had his eye in, it's very difficult to see the back of him. Amit, all eyes on this guy, Amit Dani. Oh, what a delivery, Abhishek. It's magnificent. He's getting the ball to shape away from the right-hander. He's a very talented bowler. End of 4 overs. The 4 overs have been bowled. It's 29 for 1. Anand on strike, Neeraj outside off stump, chance for another the non-strikers, in fact the strikers end, but a quick decision from Anand to turn around. Was very well bowled from Bajaj, was in the right areas. He's not given a lot of room as well for Anand to work with. He likes to cut the ball, as he's not the tallest of lads. He likes to get under the bounce and play it through the point and cover region. With that again he goes inside out into the covers. That's a long chase, which will take some kind of stopping. That's well done. Throw at the keeper's end, but they easily come back for 2. Here goes Nirav. Oh, well bowled, following Anand as he tried to shuffle outside leg stump a little bit, give himself room, and but smart bowling following the batter. Well, the rules are simple in the Mca Bkc Members Premier League 2025. Once you score 40 runs, you have to declare yourself, and you cannot bat again in the innings, and that's something that has been done so that everyone gets an opportunity and the team is not dependent on one sole player. Driven into the offside, looking for a run. That's well fielded again. Another important dot ball. Well bowled by Bajaj. Some good cricket going on here. Anand opening the face of the bat this time, playing into the offside, and yet another single. .5 overs have been bowled. It's 32 for 1. One final ball before we have a change in the over. Here goes Nirav. That's down the leg side, and that should be a wide. And yes, that's been given as a wide as well. .43 for 1. Still a ball left in the over. There goes Nirav. Tucked away into the leg side behind square. In fact, the ball is racing away towards the fence. It is a chase for the fielder. Amit is quick. He'll come back for 2 comfortably in the end. And that ends the 5th over. It's 35 for 1 after 5 overs. It's the last over of the power play, and well, a yorker onto the leg stump. Tried to tuck it away into the leg side. There was a man at short mid wicket. No run taken. Change in bowling now. Tapan has been introduced into the attack. It's the last over of the power play. 35 for 1. After this over, there will be change of ends, and also the field restrictions will be lifted. Tapan dropped a catch early on when Anand was on strike. Has got a chance to get his wicket, but this time a slight misfield in the point region allows them to cross over for 1. It's the 6th over of the innings, and well, like I said, it's not going to be an easy game for both these teams, as this is the second match to be played on the same pitch, on the same ground. It's under lights. That will cause some kind of assistance to the seamers. As you can see, there's some bit of swing that you didn't see in the first innings, in the first game, beg your pardon. However, this match is providing a lot of assistance to the seam-up bowlers. Hence, not a lot of runs scored in the power play yet. Oh, but Amit Dani, look at that shot. That's over, long off. What a beautiful hit for 6 runs. A net worth properties maximum. He went through with the shot, and you can see elegance was carved all over that stroke. Brilliant, brilliant shot for 6 runs. Slower delivery, that's swept into the leg side. He was deceived with the slower one, honestly, but Amit adjusted really well, hit the bottom of the bat and went towards the short mid-wicket region, well fielded. It is the last over of the power play, and Amit knows it better than anyone that if the power play, in fact it is the power play where the games are either won or lost, hence you need to score as many as you can and put the pressure on the opponents. Look at that, well bowled, the slinger from Tapan. It is going to be a dot ball. Some good adjustments made there by Tapan at the last minute. He did not bowl how he conventionally usually bowls. He went a little bit more slingier than usual. It's again a fuller length delivery. He's played down the ground. And the last ball of this power play is going to be a single. 6 overs have been bowled. It's 43 for 1. Power plays over and change in bowling now. It's Vinay who's been brought into the attack. Amit Dani on strike. It's 43 for 1 after 6 overs. It's been a calculative and a decent start in my opinion. Amit, well, he waxed it into the leg side. Well, the call is for 2, but I think they'll have to settle with 1. That's quite good fielding at long on. 44 is the score. Can have a maximum of 5 fielders outside the inner ring and 4 fielders in. So the 4 fielders in that are placed for Anand are a short square leg, very short square leg. There's mid wicket coming in as well. That's pretty interesting. Covers, backward point and a short third man. So 5 are inside the circle is what I can see. It's a deep square leg, long on, long off and a deep extra cover. 4 on the boundary. Anand on strike. Vinay, well bowled, really well bowled. It's a play and a miss outside off stump and he's kept the 9 in length. Very precise against these 2 batters. So far a couple of balls that he's bowled in the right areas and not given much away. An immediate change in field. I think third man is going on the boundary. Anand on strike. Well bowled, he's taken the outside edge towards backward point and it is going to be yet another single. Well, a 20 over game usually is not as small as one thinks or as short as one thinks. It's a long format, it's a long game. You have 120 balls, which is quite a lot of time for any team to make a comeback. And I won't say that they've got to a bad start. I'd say that they've got to a very calculative and a slow kind of a start, having lost JD early. But that's what cricket is all about. You need to build partnerships and take the game forward. It's a crucial juncture of the game. Amit Dani slogs it to the leg side and he goes over mid wicket for 6. Showing his talent, showing his power. And net worth properties maximum as the 50 comes up. 50 up for the Blossom Legends. What a magnificent blow that was into the leg side. That was a excellent pickup stroke that has cleared the mid wicket fence quite comfortably in the end as they get 6 runs. And I think they're asking for a new ball. Well, that was some magnificent hitting into the leg side and they've changed the ball, I think. They've got a newer, a relatively harder ball. And Amit Dani loves when the ball comes onto the bat. The 50 comes up with that net worth properties maximum. And he's just adding runs, he's just piling runs up. Another pull off the back foot, was slightly short in length. And all he had to do was clear the infield. There's a managed square leg inside the circle. And the deep square leg fielder was a bit too straight. Another net worth properties 4. Well, can Vinay get the breakthrough? Vinay won't mind a wicket here, having given 20 runs away. Into the offside this time, played off the back foot. Straight towards Deepak, it's going to be a single. And Amit, well, he's realised the situation. He needs to bat as long as he can, as you can only score 40 runs, and the rules at the Mca Bkc Members Premier League are slightly different, where you can not bat once you cross 40, you have to retire yourself. And Amit is into the 20s, I reckon. So change in bowling now, spin into the attack. It's Deepak Modgil. He's being brought into the attack. 8th over of the innings, 7 overs, 56 for 1. Amit Dani on 22. Packed offside field, 6 on the off, 3 on the leg. Pretty interesting field set here. There's no backward square leg, there's no short fine leg, so the paddle sweep or the lap shot is always on, and he's bowling around the wicket. Well, that's something unorthodox, but certainly Deepak is a confident chap, and he's quite in sync of what he wants to do. It's well bowled outside off stump, in the air. Oh, just short of point. It was in the air for a while, and for a fraction of a second, I think everyone in the Blossom Legends dugout had their hearts in their mouth, because it was in the air for a while. The man at point could have dived forward, but holding himself back for some reason, and they cross over for a single, and Amit survives. Anand Thakkar is going to be on strike. Well, a similar sort of a field for Anand as well, not a lot of changes being made. I think the mid wicket is coming up, that's pretty interesting. Yep, mid wicket is inside the circle. Deepak has to bowl little short and outside off stump, because anything in and around the leg stump is going to perish for 4, as lack of protection into the leg side. Here goes Deepak. Yep, that's the line, beautifully bowled. There's an appeal for caught behind, but probably half a shout. No one went up other than the keeper, and it is going to be a dot ball. Well bowled, Deepak. Slight adjustments being made into the field. Tossed up delivery. That's driven into the offside. Oh, the deep extra curve fielder did not pick the ball. It's going into the gap, and that's good timing. The fielder was a bit too late to react to it, and that's a net worth properties 4 into the offside. A tossed up delivery from Deepak, inviting Anand to play it into the offside, and he was pretty happy. When the ball had crossed the fielder inside the circle, he gets 4 runs. And a net worth properties 4. So look at that field now. Point, backward point, shot third man, and there's another extra cover as well. 4 on the offside, square of the wicket to protect the square boundary. There's a deep cover and long off. That's a wide ball on that occasion. Deepak is trying kind of overcompensating with the line and length. There he goes again. That's much better. Straight towards extra cover. Oh, he's missed it. He's missed it. That is going to be at least a couple of runs, if not more. Easy 2. Should have been a dot ball, but Deepak will not be happy with that, because as many runs as you give, you have to score 1 more if you're chasing the total. And still a lot of batting left in the Blossom Legends lineup. They've got Kian Barucha, they've got Sachin Deshpande, of course Anish Vijayakar Another talented batter. Vikas. They've got some big names in the batting lineup that are yet to come. How many more will they get? Well bowled. Anand goes down the ground and he gets a single. Smart batting, giving the strike to Amit Dani. Would love to take the off spinner on. So for Amit Dani, there's 3 on the leg side. Deep mid wicket goes on the boundary. For Anand Thakkar, the same deep mid wicket fielder comes inside the circle. And Deepak Modgil is going to be bowling again. Short ball, punched into the offside. It's in the gap. They'll run a couple of runs, I reckon. They're going back for the second. Oh, through at the non-strikers end. Run out chance. And yes, Anand Thakkar has run himself out. He was running to the non-strikers end. It was always the end where the throw was going to come to. And a great throw from the boundary and a net worth properties wicket. The end of 8 overs, it's 66 for 2. Mca Bkc is the new man out there in the middle, and straight away he gets off the mark. Confident stroke into the offside. Amit Kohli, the bowler. Well, Amit Kohli is a fantastic all-rounder. He's one of those kind of bowlers who can change the game in 1 over itself. I've seen him do that in the past. He's taken a couple of hat-tricks when I've seen him bowl. However, it's an uphill task for him because Amit Dani is ahead of him. It's in the air. The knack of picking up wickets. Can it pay dividends? No, it cannot. Just falling short of the fielder at long off. It was in the air for a while, and I felt that the fielder at long off was a little too late to react. And Amit Dani survives. Mca Bkc. Oh, well bowled and well played as well under the eye line. He's played towards square leg, looking for a quick single, and he gets it. Great understanding between the couple of batters. Both the batters trying to build a partnership for their teams. It's good to see the way the game has moved forward for them. Oh, well bowled again. Again, really well bowled. Was outside off stump. And trying to guide the ball towards short third man. A play and a miss. Amit to continue. Amit to Amit, technically. Amit Dani played it into the offside. It's going to be another single. And Amit Kohli won't mind that as long as the boundaries are not going to be coming the way they were at one point. He's a really smart operator, Amit Kohli. Does not have express pace, but he kind of makes it up with tremendous control over line and length. Look at that length as well again, trying to pull the ball. And Kian, complete play and a miss. That's the end of another over. It's 70 for 2. Nine overs, 70 for 2. Amit Dani on strike. Deepak, that shot played into the offside. Needs some stopping. Oh, it's past the man at short cover. Kian is quick. Amit is quick as well. Easy 2 in the end. Oh, they'll get more. That's missed. That's a fumble from the keeper. They'll get 3, comfortable 3 then. Kian on strike. 73 for 2 in the 10th over of the innings. We'll have a quick drinks break after this over. The change of ends as well, as 6-4-4-6 is the over breakdown from each end. 6 overs of power play from one end, 4 from the far end, then 4 from the power play end, and then 6 from the far end. That's the breakdown. Deepak Modgil changes his field. Kian tries to slog into the leg side. That's another play and a miss. The ball just going on with the arm. Not much turn for Deepak, and honestly Deepak is that sort of a bowler who likes to bowl off spinners and leg spinners both. I've seen him do it in the past, but today he's trying to just push the ball in the right areas. He's not trying to spin it a big deal. Look at that, Kian, beautiful stroke into the offside, elegant stroke, and that's a net worth properties 4. It was in his hitting zone, and the mistake that he made a couple of balls prior while trying to slog into the leg side, this time he's played with the line as it was bowled outside off stump, and he gets a boundary for himself. His first of this tournament, and hopefully first of many, as the Blossom Legends heavily reliant on their batting power in players like Kian Bharucha, who've been known to deliver the goods time and again whenever they've got the opportunity to showcase their batting skills. Kian. It's the last over before the drinks break. Both the batters need to keep their focus and ensure that they bat through this over at least, and then take a call of how they want to take things forward. Deepak Modgil, well bowled, and Kian, horizontal batted stroke but straight towards long off. Yet another single. Score slowly and steadily moving forward. It is 78 for 2. Couple of balls remaining. Deepak outside off. Amit cuts the ball. It was a wide delivery, but it is only a single. 79 the score. Last ball before the drinks break. Kian goes into the leg side, and he will get a single, and he'll keep strikes. So the score at the end of 10 overs is 80 for 2. It's 80 for 2 at the end of 10 overs. It's change of ends now from the combox end, from the pavilion end, one can say. It's Amit Kohli who's going to be continuing his spell, but change of end for him. Kian Bharucha is going to be on strike. Kian, who's just gone out there in the middle, needs to realize that it's very important for Kian to stick around and support Amit. As well, he played into the leg side. He's quick. Easily they'll come back for 2. Tucked away into the leg side, not trying to overhit the ball. Just timing it into the leg side. Amit Kohli angling onto the pads. Very rarely do you see him stray down the leg side or maybe bowl well outside off stump. He's a very economical bowler over the course of his cricketing career that I have been fortunate to see. He's always delivered the goods whenever the team has required. And today, another opportunity for Amit. Well, like I said, right on cue. Very rarely does he bowl those extras, and he's bowled right one when I spoke of it. But, well, the game is such, and the tournament is even bigger than any other that we've seen throughout the year. What a delivery! What a delivery! It cut him in half. There was no clue where it was going, and has that been stopped? I reckon it has. Well, only a single. Wow. Buys is the indication from the umpire. But Amit Kohli, the in-swinger, came in to the right-hander. Kian trying to play it straight down the ground. And they only get 1 run of this, as the keeper himself was clueless what happened there. And you cannot blame the keeper. It was that good a delivery that the batter and the keeper both were completely beaten. Amit Dani is on strike. Amit showcasing. Oh, he showcased some kind of patience, and right when I was about to say that, he's gone for a big hit into the offside. That's a dot ball, and I think that he's injured himself in the process. To have reacted the way he did, but just got confirmation that kind of got a pull on his left shoulder while he played that stroke into the offside, and he must have felt a jerk sort of a thing. But fortunately, he's up and ready. Amit Dani, a big name in the Mumbai cricketing circuit. Traditionally an off spinner as well, but we all know that the impact that he has with the bat is no less than anyone else. I'm outside off stump asking for a wide, and the umpire says it was inside the line. That's interesting. It was very, very close to the tram line. But in the course of the game, it's a crucial dot ball. A priceless dot ball, to be honest. Here goes Amit. Cuts the ball. Amit Dani towards point, looking for a run out. Directed, needed. Oh, but it's just a single. No directed. Kian was quick. And they cross over for one. It's the 11th over of the innings. '85. Last ball of the over. Here goes Amit. Kian slashes it outside edge. Straight towards short third man and they get a single. That was well fielded. End of 11. It's 86 for 2 after 11. '11 overs, 86 for 2. A lot of changes being made in the field. Change in bowling as well. Tapan from the pavilion end. It is Rushabh, beg your pardon, into the attack. Kian pulls it into the leg side. Oh, and he's fallen down on the ground. But he'll take that boundary any given Sunday. That's a net worth properties 4 into the leg side. It was a short delivery angled onto the pads and a loose sort of a start. And that's pulled very, very well towards the backward square leg region. Got in position really quickly. And as soon as he played the shot, I think he missed his footing. But he gets 4. And he must be happy with the fact that the scoreboard is ticking for the team. He's a team man, Kian. I've seen him for a number of seasons now. Grown as a player. Has become the backbone of any team that he comes into bat for. Again down the leg side, and that's well kept. It's very, very wayward from Rushabh. Kian covers point, shot third, shot fine inside the circle for him. Yorker length outside off stump, that's well bowled, and Kian trying to punch it into the offside and get a single somehow, but no connection. Not the best of timings on it. Yorker length delivery. This is the match number 2 of the Mca Bkc Members Premier League Season 4 in fact, the 2025 edition. Kian goes across the line. He's got good connection and great placement. A net worth properties 4 into the leg side. What a stroke from Kian Bharucha as he's taking the attack head on against the opponent. And the Blossom Legends, they wanted Kian to play that supporting role. Now it looks like Kian is taking the main role, and Amit Dani is playing second fiddle to Kian's onslaught right now. Deepak just having a quiet word with Rushabh. Probably addressing him that, buddy, we need a wicket here. As they do need a wicket. These two are taking the game away completely from the ace Gladiators. Rishabh. Outside off stump, that slashed really well into the offside. Oh, they'll go back for two, will they? Oh, they've taken the man on. That's brilliant running, excellent running there. Amit Dani. He saw that there was a slight fumble from the man in the deep. It was enough for them to come back for two. Quick to cross over for a couple of runs, and the score moving closer and closer to the 100-run mark. .97 the score now. Full toss again. Kian gets the gap. This time it's straight towards the fielder. It was a full toss delivery, and Kian a little disappointed with himself the way he's batting. He expected the ball to be in the gap and to pierce the players at deep mid-wicket and square leg, but not to be. Amit Dani is on strike now. Last ball of this 12th over. Short ball. Oh, that ball did not bounce at all. Amit Dani just looking at the pitch and wondering what happened. And well, he's survived by the barest of margins. 12 overs. It is 98 for 2. Twelve overs, 98 for 2. Kian Barucha. He's on strike, tries to go down the ground inside edge. And they quickly run through for a single. 99 now the score. That's an elegant stroke into the offside. And they've run two. That's magnificent running between the wickets. The 100 comes up. 100 up for the Blossom Legends in the 13th over. Beautiful stroke. Amit batting on 33, so he will have to get retired once he crosses 40. That's wide outside off stump, and they'll get one byes as well. That's really outside off stump. Very easy runs right now. Scoreboard ticking thick and fast. Three balls remaining in the over. 33 for Amit Dani. Pulls the ball into the leg side. That's pulled beautifully. Has it gone all the way? I think it has. Yes, it has. Moves to 39 now. That's a net worth properties maximum. Into the leg side. And beautiful, precise and perfect timing on it. Well, that's pretty interesting. He decided not to run for it. He's batting on 39. He wants to at least get a boundary here, because at 40 he will be retired. Amit. He's in the slot, goes down the ground, and that's 4. And now Amit Dani has to be retired. As he crosses 40, he goes to 43. That is also the end of the over. The score after 13 is 114 for 3. Outside off stump, that's cut beautifully. Kian plays towards deep extra cover, and he gets a single. It is over number 14. 115 now the score. Mca Bkc. He's got a short mid wicket, covers, point, and a short third. And Anish Vijayakar, that's a Yorker. Yorker first up. And Anish has to go back to the pavilion. He has to go all the way back because he played across the line. Net Worth Properties wicket. And Bajaj, he gets his wicket, gets the wicket that they wanted. The new batter finding it extremely difficult as he walks back to the pavilion. Nirav to continue. Outside off stump, lets it go. Good delivery. Aryan Kapoor, the new man in. Well, Aryan, for the longest, he was sitting quietly, just visualizing how he wants to go about in this game. Took his time. Now that he's got an opportunity. Oh, it's tucked away into the leg side. They're looking for 2. but they have to settle with one. Amit is a good fielder, and well, Kian did not want a second. Oh, Kian goes as well, trying to slug the ball into the leg side, and they're losing wickets back to back. Amit Dani had to retire himself after he crossed 40. Then it was Anish Vijayakar in this over, and now it is Kian Bharucha. A promising innings, a quick fire innings comes to an end, and a net worth properties wicket. Two new batters out there in the middle. Vikas Arora. Well, he's known to be a six-hitting batter, but this is not the situation. Needs to build a partnership. That's a good Yorker again from Bajaj. And at the non-striker's end, oh, he's kind of got the player, not the stumps. And that's the end of the over. So 14 overs have been bowled. It's 117 for 5. Short ball pulled away into the leg side. There's a chance of a run out at the non-striker's end. Oh, directed was needed. Aryan Kapoor is on strike now. Aryan. Oh, lets it go. Well left. Was a good delivery as well. Amit Nayyar is into the attack. Started off really well, Amit. Couple of good deliveries. There he goes again. Short ball outside off stump. He's trying to slash the ball. It's in the air, but The man at extra cover. It's quite far away. Oh, and they're going for two. That's brilliant running between the wickets as well. The ball did not travel as quickly as he expected, the fielder. And they get an easy couple of runs. Aryan, he's a youngster and you expect him to be quick between the wickets. Tried to cut the ball under edge towards the keeper. It's been a fantastic over from Amit Nair. So far he's been so economical. It is just fantastic to see the effort that he's put in. Here he goes again. Short ball, tries to pull the ball this time. He takes the under edge towards long on. Are they going for two? They should not. Bkc is not the quickest in the first run. Would have been a very close call had they opted to take the second. Good throw would have been run out. Bkc, Arora, he's an aggressive batter. Can hit those 4s and 6s at will. Just needs to get his eye in. A good 30-35 run inning from him can really transform the whole game for the Blossoms legends. There he goes. That's cut beautifully, cut into the gap. Beautifully hit. Are they going to come back for two? Oh, they are. Great running. Brilliant running. That's the end of the 15th over. 123 for the loss of 5 wickets. Boundary to start off the over, and it is going to be putting some kind of pressure on the bowler, and he's tried to do something out of the box. That's what a youngster brings to the table. Aryan Kapoor shuffling outside off and trying to just lap the ball into the leg side. No connection on that occasion. It is a dot ball. The over rate is a little short, so the bowlers need to be mindful of the fact that there will be a penalty. They will be penalised. The fielders inside the circle. Another good delivery. Dot ball. Needs to hurry up in between balls. As a bowler, you need to realise that it can cause all sorts of troubles in the last 2 overs. Smart as well. Just having a quick word with Vatsal. Aryan and Vatsal just realizing that the over rate is short, and the more time they take, the worse it can get for the opponents. In the air, it's in the gap as well. Towards deep point. Are they going for the second? Yes, comfortably in the end. There was no power behind the throw as they comfortably come back for 2. Another couple of runs added to the total. Aryan Kapoor, what a knock he's playing. It's the first time that I'm seeing him bat, and it looks like he's in pretty much control of the game right now. Leading edge. Again asking for a couple of runs. And again they're going back for 2. That's magnificent stuff. That's too good from Aryan and Vatsal. Very quick between the wickets. One's converted into 2s. And that's the pressure that the fielders can go through. Here goes Amit. Oh, and he struck. He has struck gold. Just what they needed, just at the right time when they needed a net worth property wicket. They've got one. The 7th wicket goes down. And Aryan Kapoor, after a very well made knock, is going back to the pavilion. "17 overs, 138 for 7. Outside off stump, and that's going to be a wide. Wide called by the umpire. Abhishek into the attack for the 18th over. Was the bowler who opened the innings and got plenty of swing in the first few. Look at that delivery, good delivery in the perfect areas, and Vatsal trying to cut the ball at the non-striker's end. Who's coming to bat is Sachin Deshpande. Just imagine what a deep batting lineup the Blossom legends have, as Deshpande is coming at number 9. Very surprising to me, and yet amazing at the same time, seeing such a good batter lower down the order. Outside off stump, that's a Yorker, and that's been called as a wide as well. 140 the score moves on to. Well, 160, 170 should be a very good score on this pitch. Having seen the slowness of the pitch and some assistance to the bowlers, 170 is what they should target. Another quick single. Good running, Abhishek. Yorker length delivery that was tucked away by Vatsal as he gets a single. Here's Sachin Deshpande. Good delivery, played into the offside. That's good batting. Played it towards the cover region, and they get a single. Sachin gets off the mark straight away. It's the 18th over of the innings. Still a couple of overs remaining after this one. And anything above 160, 170 should be a good target to set for the Ace Gladiators. Trying to slog the ball into the leg side. He's completely missed that one, Vatsal. And they'll get another leg byes. It's been a decent over this by Abhishek. He's not given much away, no boundaries yet. Shot fine leg inside the circle, a shot third man point and covers the four fielders inside the inner ring. Abhishek, Yorker, played into the leg side. They should run back for two, but I think they'll settle for one this time. That's good fielding by the man at long on. Just one. $144 for 7, 17.5 overs. Abhishek, last ball of the over. Played back to the bowler. Magnificent over. 6 runs of it. 18 overs have been bowled. It's 144 for 7. Overs, 144 for 7, and look at that shot. Sachin Deshpande shuffling outside off stump and tucks it away into the leg side. That's a boundary. Great stroke for 4. The net worth properties 4 towards fine leg. Shuffling outside off stump and just glancing it next to the fine leg region. Another good stroke into the leg side. Should be another couple of runs. Are they going to get 3 here? Or they have to settle with 2. And with that couple of runs, the 150 comes up for the Blossom Legends in the 19th over of the innings. 150. Sachin Deshpande coming in so lower down the order and still getting those runs so far. He slogged it into the leg side. There's a fielder there trying to get to the ball. I don't think he'll get all the way as they just get 1. The intent was right from Sachin to slog into the leg side, but only a single. 151 for the loss of 7 wickets. Vatsal, well, he's looking to get those thigh pads off. There's not much pace. $151 for 7. Outside off stump, that slashed hard into the gap. Deep point. Will cut it off. Will they go for 2 out? They're going for the second. Run out chance. And the umpire says not out. That's brilliant running between the wickets. Fantastic stuff. Throw was at the keeper's end and Vatsal had to turn around really quickly. Beautiful running. 153 for 7. Couple of balls remaining in the over. What will be the final score? In the first game we saw 172 runs being scored and it was defended quite comfortably in the end, win by 26-27 runs in match number 1. In this match number 2, how many will they get? In the air, back to the bowler, dot ball. Amit Nayyar is bowling well. Here he goes again. Laid down the ground this time, looking for 2. Will they look for 2? I'm not too sure. Only 1 is the call. Ends the over. So 154 for 7 after 19-10 runs off that over. Last over of the innings and it is Abhishek Zaveri with the ball in hand. Starts off with a Yorker length delivery that's cuffed away down the ground, looking for a couple of runs, but I think they'll have to settle with 1. The throw, a good throw at the keeper's end will be absolute curtains. Sachin Deshpande wanted 2, but I think he should be on strike given the fact that he has got those options of playing improvised strokes. 155 the score, another 15 runs, 14 runs here will get them closer to 170. As close as they get to 170, the closer they get, the better for them. Abhishek, another Yorker, well bowled. Played towards long on. It's been a remarkable comeback. At one point, Amit Dani and Kian Bharucha, they were batting so well. And that retirement of Amit Dani when he retired after scoring 40 runs. I think since that moment, the match has completely turned around its head. Lost Anish Vijayakar early. Kian got out immediately. Aryan was looking promising, but he had to go back as well. And now it is Vatsal who walks back to the pavilion. Abhishek Zaveri, stump to stump. Vatsal playing across the line and completely missing it as yet another wicket falls down. The 8th wicket is down. 156 for 8. New man in his shield. 8 wickets down. Goes back past the bowler. Oh, that's straight towards him. Well fielded off his own bowling. That's magnificent commitment shown there by Shield. Beg your pardon. By Abhishek there. in this last over has been pretty anticlimactic. Where you want the innings to end with boundaries, it's ended with wickets and dot balls. Another Yorker into the offside. It's just going to be a single. Or it's going to be two. Sachin is going to come back for a couple of runs. Good running between the wickets. 158 for 8. The last ball. The final ball of the innings. .158 for 8. Outside off stump, that's a play and a miss. And will they cross over for one? I think they will. Yes, so 159 is what they get. 160. 160 will be the target. And Sachin Deshpande starts off with the dot ball. Short ball was outside off stump. And he tried to cut the ball, Deepak. And it's a dot ball. Straight up. Fardeen at the non-striker's end. Sachin to continue. Deepak on the pads. There's an appeal, but I think it's going down leg side as Deepak gets off strike. Leg by signaled by the umpire. Sachin Deshpande batted so low down the order and yet had that impact that the team needed. One point they were cruising when Kian and Amit Dani were going on with their business. But as Amit Dani had to retire after he scored the 40 runs, as the rules in the Mca Bkc Members Premier League are such that you cross your 40 run mark and you have to retire yourself from the game. You cannot bat again in the innings. That's a fair rule so that everyone gets an equal opportunity. In the bowling as well, only 2 bowlers can bowl a quota of 4 overs. The rest have to bowl 3 each, or maybe lesser. And hence we have Deshpande opening the proceedings. Fardeen trying to cut the ball. That's a play and a miss. In fact, it's an under edge. 6 overs of power play. Target of 160. Well, if 6 overs, 50 odd runs have been scored, then you can expect a victory for the Ace Gladiators, as they've really surprised everyone with that phenomenal comeback in the middle overs, where they stopped the flow of runs. Oh, there's a brilliant delivery outside off stump, trying to play on the up. Not a lot of foot movement on that occasion. Trying to drive the ball from within the crease. And Fardeen, well, there's no one in this deep point for him, and a long off. 3 on the leg side, 6 on the off, a slip in place. That's good to see. Slight bit of aggression that's being shown. There's a cover, an extra cover as well. Jitinder Diwan, captain. Deshpande outside off stump again. That's a play and a miss. Some swing in the air for him, and it's causing all sorts of discomfort for Fardeen, as there's not a lot of foot movement. But that's the beauty when Fardeen comes out to bat. Once he gets going, he is unstoppable. Here goes Deshpande again. Outside off stump, that one's kept low. That's missed everyone and everything. That's going to race away towards the fence. Will it be stopped? Oh, that's been stopped, is it? I don't think so. Oh, well done. Fair play there. Boundary given buys. That's the end of the first over. It's 5 without loss after 1. Start of the second over, down the next side, and that's a wide ball. Very well kept by Kian. Did not bounce as much as well. What a magnificent effort. Vatsal bowling the second over. Again tucked away into the leg side, looking for a quick single. And those are the first runs of the game off the bat for the Ace Gladiators. As Deepak Modgil gets off the mark. Fardeen and Deepak, the two openers out there in the middle. Big hitters, known to play the big strokes whenever they get the opportunity. Slight adjustments in the field. Mid-off comes inside the circle. Long on is on the boundary. And just one fielder outside the circle so far. They need another one. Mid-wicket is on the boundary. Yep. So mid-wicket and deep. Long on, the two fielders on the boundary. Vatsal to Fardeen. And Fardeen again, play and a miss. Well, it was in his hitting zone. Could have gone over mid-off. But the ball at the very last minute shaped away from the right-hander. And Vatsal, he's trying his luck out there. He's trying his level best to get a wicket for himself. Mid-wicket comes inside the circle. Long off is now going to be deposition. So long on, long off on the boundary. Interesting field set here. Fardeen. But once he hits, it stays hit. So he needs to get going as quickly as he can. Oh, but that's down the leg side. Kian got a hand to it. Was well down the leg side, and that's going to be another extra added to the total. Blossom Legends, they've got off to a decent score in the first innings, and the Ace Gladiators winning the toss, electing to bowl first. They've restricted the opponents to a modest total. It's a chaseable total on this pitch, and certainly one that does not need them to take plenty of risks. Short ball, Deepak trying to pull the ball away, and that one kept low again. Did not carry all the way. Bye is called by the umpire. Sal to continue. It's in the slot, but he's not got best of timings on it. Well fielded by Sachin Deshpande. Going to be a single, and well, Fardeen gets off the mark. First runs off the bat for him. Oh, Deepak goes into the leg side. He's cleared the infield through the gap, and it's racing away towards the fence. Is it going to go all the way? I don't think so. That's been cut off eventually. They get a couple of runs. Deepak hit it well, but there's a slight bit of dew out there in the outfield. We saw a couple of napkins out there. Outside off stump, he lets it go, and that's the end of the second over. At the end of 2 overs, it is 13 without loss. A calculative sort of a start here for the Ace Gladiators. 147 more required in 18 overs. Sachin Deshpande continues, driven down the ground firmly by Fardeen, and they get a single. Well, both these batters are known to play those big hits in the power play. Need a lot of net worth property fours here, and sixes as well. Sachin to Deepak, and Deepak goes into the leg side. He finds the fielder at square leg. Couple of meters to the left or right would have been four, but it is a dot ball. In fact, a single taken. Interesting. Sachin to continue. Full toss. That's very, very well played by Fardeen. It has gone towards the fence, and that's a net worth properties for the first of the innings, first of the bat of Fardeen, and hopefully first of many if you're an Ace Gladiator fan, chasing 160. Deshpande to continue. Oh, Yorker outside off. That's very, very well bowled from Sachin. Fuller in length, and not much that the batter could do about it. And it's a dot ball. Another full toss, leading edge this time, man under it. And he's taken the catch. Aryan Kapoor completes the catch, and a net worth properties wicket. And a big one. Fardeen walks back to the pavilion. Deshpande to Abhishek, who's the new man in. He's with soft hand, looking for a single. Hesitation, run out chance. Oh, and that's missed. Oh my goodness. That would have been another run out. That would have been another wicket. But they survive. 3 overs have been bowled. It's 20 for 1. At the end of 3 overs, it's 20 for 1, and we have the majestic and magnanimous Manavendra Mishra, who's going to be taking on the comm box, and he has the mic for this over.
Thank you, Yash. It's been an absolute blitzkrieg start to the Members Premier League. Some great cricket all around, great entertainment. The expected players have been performing. Some expected players not performing, like Vatsal here. A lot was expected during his batting. But now he's just doing his Shakira, hips don't lie, run up, going up to the batsman, chucking the ball. The gully fielder is asking Sachin to go inside mid-off. They don't expect Deepak Bhai to be clearing him. Now they have sent him back. I think the one player speaking in Marathi, the other in English, leading to the discussion. Right arm over and he's hammered that straight to mid-on. Well fielded by Virat there. No run, obviously. Vikas. Two heavy set batsmen in the middle. Running sneaky singles may be a bit of a challenge. But the pressure of that shot showing immediately on Vatsal, who's gone and bowled another wide. Vatsal has been going for bachata classes in the last few months after his physiotherapy. He expected the ball to swing a little more from all the lessons that he's learnt there. It's just swinging the other way for him now. This one was on the slot, hammered yet again too long on. Vikas fields it well and releases it early. There's thoughts of another single. Deepak Bhai runs away. Khan picks up the ball, wants to do a MS Dhoni run all the way to the stumps and knock it over, but the run doesn't happen. Avi Zaveri doesn't feel the need of an helmet. That is the biggest insult that could have happened to Vatsal, and a bouncer is the least that he should be doing at this point of time. Let Avi smell that rubber. Stepping out to play that ball, seeing the batsman step out, bowls it wide. 2 balls to go in this over, provided he doesn't bowl more wides. This one is bowled into the bracket, flicked off the pads to square leg. Just another single there. The comeback ball for Vatsal has always been really good. He's a thinking bowler, sees the batsman till the end. JD wants to give Sachin the ball, but there's still one more to go. Let's see if he's going to make this count. He's got some movement whenever he's pitched the ball up. Long off goes in. And that's a Chinese cut. Inside edge will run away all the way to the fence. Or maybe not. No, that's 4 runs. Great effort in the deep by the fielder, but the tactical genius of Deepak Bhai in seeing that ball outside off and inside edging it shines through once again. With this kind of hectic sportsmanship happening in the middle, I think it's just safe I give this back to Yash to continue. My poor heart can't take anymore.
At the end of 4 overs, it's 28 for 1, and well, thankfully, Manvendra is out of the commentary box, and everyone breathes a sigh of relief. Sachin Deshpande bowling the 5th over of the innings, 28 for 1. It's a good delivery to start off his 3rd over. Sachin outside off, it's picked up down the ground, there's a man there, but I don't think he'll be able to get to the ball on the bounce. Abhishek goes for an aggressive stroke, but he goes straight towards long on, only a single. Well, they need 4s and 6s here, they need to score as many as they can, because chasing 160, you don't want yourself in a position at the end of the power play where you need to go above 8 and over. Here goes Sachin. That's outside off stump, and yep, that is going to be a wide. A little too wide on that occasion. Sachin is getting the ball to move away from the right-hander, and that's one reason why you see so many fielders on the offside. There are 6 fielders on the off, 3 on the leg. Mid-off cover, extra cover point, backward point, and a short third man as well. And on the leg side, there's a square leg inside the circle, and mid-wicket halfway outside, closer to the boundary, and long on. Sachin Deshpande. He's got the ball to move a little bit in the air and off the pitch. Can he get a wicket here? Slower delivery, that's been tucked away into the leg side. There is a man at deep mid-wicket who shall cut it off. 160 is the target. So exactly 8 runs and over is how they need to go about, how they had to go about things. But right now I think the run rate is slightly lower than 8. Sachin outside off stump, that's beautifully hit over the infield, and there's not much that the fielder can do about it. A valiant effort, but it goes towards the fence for 4, and that's a net worth properties 4 into the offside for Abhishek Zaveri. Sachin, oh, Abhishek using his feet, trying to go into the leg side, and that's missed by the batter, almost missed by the keeper as well, but he did well to get to the ball, because Deepak and Abhishek were looking to steal a run. It is the 5th over of the power play. 6 overs from the com box end. Last ball of the over, 35 for 1. Well, both the teams were in a similar kind of a situation at the end of 5 overs, almost similar. Blossom Legends were 35 for 1 after 5, and here 4.5 overs 35 for 1 right now are the Ace Gladiators. Something behind the bowler's arm, probably the fielder there. Slight bit of movement kind of disturbed Abhishek Zaveri. Here goes Sachin. When Abhishek goes down the ground, has he got plenty of it? I don't think so, man, under it. And he's dropped it. Oh, not only has he dropped it, he's also conceded a boundary of it. A net worth properties 4. Vikas Arora had to cover quite a lot of distance. Quite a lot of distance to get to the ball in the first place, but it goes towards the fence for 4. And eventually, thankfully, he's not hurt himself in the process. 5 overs, 39 for 1. The last over of the power play was a beautiful shot by Abhishek. Did not get the middle of the bat though. And the final over, the first ball has been tucked away by Deepak Modgil for a net worth properties 4 into the leg side. That's a beautiful pick. Coming down the track is the 6th over of the innings, the power play going on right now, and they need to get as many as they can in the first 6. It's 43 for 1 right now, deep mid wicket and long on the boundary, and Deepak has caressed it through the onside for 4. And these are much needed runs, the valuable runs right now. That will put a lot of pressure on the Blossom Legends. Couple of field changes being made. Manat, extra cover comes towards short mid wicket inside the circle. So I think Deepak knows that this is the last over of the power play and he needs to go big in this over itself. Once the field restrictions are lifted, the opportunity for boundaries is a lot lesser than now. Again trying to slog into the leg side, there's an appeal and that's been given. And that's a net worth properties wicket for Vatsal. Second wicket down. Deepak Modgil has to walk back to the pavilion. 43 for 2. That was outside Austin. Tapan trying to cut the ball. Takes the inside edge. And it's a dot ball here. Last 3 balls of the power play. It's 43 for 2. Man at extra cover goes on the boundary. Mid wicket comes inside the circle. So packed off side field. And that's been cut exactly where the fielder was deployed. The last ball. 44 for 2. Abhishek comes back on strike. Couple of balls remaining in the power play. Target of 160. That's been set by the Blossom legends. Outside off. And that's another play and a miss. There's plenty of room to play the cut shot, but I reckon the ball is carrying through to the keeper. Last ball of the power play. All the fielders in the inner ring are right up to the 30-yard circle. They do not want to give away a boundary. They want to protect the boundaries as much as they can. It's been cut into the offside. Looking for a quick single run out chance. Oh, Aryan was quick to attack the ball, but they get a single. End of 6 overs. It's 45 for 2. Akshay into the attack. Abhishek on strike. Short ball. He's cut it away into the offside. Towards backward point. Looking for a quick single. A direct hit was needed. Well, a direct hit would have been curtains, certainly. As Tapan was scampering through for that single. Somehow manages to get there. And they get a single. Tapan just having a look at the field. The power play is over, so the field restrictions are lifted. You can have a maximum of 5 fielders outside the circle. Long off, long on, deep mid wicket, deep square leg and deep extra cover. The 5 fielders outside the circle. Short ball pulled away into the leg side. Running the first one hard. Will they come back for 2? Not quite. Settles for 1. Good throw from Sachin on the boundary. Very agile. Abhishek on strike. Abhishek Zaveri bowled well with the new ball. Now's got the opportunity to do something with the bat. Something that can give his team a ray of hope. Oh, well bowled. That one just bounced off good length. Really, really well bowled from Akshay. He's bowling left arm leg spinners. You cannot call them Chinamen anymore. Very seldom do you see left arm leg spinners. Oh, left arm wrist spinners. Beautifully bowled. Got so much control over that turn on that occasion. Pitched in and outside off stump and bounced furthermore. Good collection. Good collecting height for the keeper. Outside off again. He's cut the ball. This time it's got the middle of the bat, but straight towards deep extra cover. Another single. Last ball of the over. He's punched it off the back foot. That's a slight misfield. Should be at least a couple of runs, if not more. Long chase for the fielder at long off. He cuts it off. And the 50 comes up. At the end of 7 overs, it's 50 for 2.
And we have Bob, the Bhomik Biswas, the assassin, the one for whom all these Bengali novels were written, on the pitch now. The audience has to guess whether the ball will go to first floor or second floor. Tosses it up right on the middle, first ball. Avi stands on the ground, hits it straight down. Just a single coming off it. For everyone who's watching this game, if you go to the comment section and comment second floor or first floor before he releases the ball, and if you get it right, 10% or 20% off on legal fees that will be charged by Bob for all the real estate advisory work that he does. Tosses it up again, beats the batsman fair and square. That's his skill set. Does it day in and day out. Doesn't have to try too hard. Neeraj Chopra's javelin throws were inspired by those releases at 45-degree. Tapan, being the technical batsman that he is, standing in the crease. Bows this one flat on the pads. He's very strong on the leg side. Tapan sneaks the single hard. They're running it very fast and they'll come back for a second. Kyan lets one go in the hope of enticing a third one for a run out. This one was uncharacteristic of him. Look at that lovely shimmy of a run up. Sends it flying up in the air. Batsman beaten yet again by the pace and flight. Ace has some very different strategy when it comes to their batting. They have got all their heavy hitters down the order. They are toying around with the ace spinners up top. They have ideally the Zaveri brothers should have been playing together, but they have decided to not send their secret weapon out yet. They have not sent out their imported player Amit Nayyar all the way from London. This one is on the middle wicket, sweeps hard, will find the fence, beaten the fielder with the spin. Tapan found more spin on the ball than Bob did when he was releasing it. Much needed boundary, that release was needed. Coming back to the ace batting strategy, they've flown in a all-rounder from London, but they're holding him back. Maybe the weather condition, maybe the jet lag. But Paji came and thundered his overs down. So clearly there is some ancillary strategy here. Neeraj Bajaj with his lovely hot pink pads advocating for the breast cancer movement that he has been a champion of in Thailand over the years. This one bowled outside off, left the ball, didn't turn at all. Amit Paji, who we all don't want to see bat because he has a tendency to finish games these days, doesn't go with the ethos of MPL where we want some more entertainment. But clearly, this game is very well poised at the moment, and 50 runs are up for the loss of 2 wickets. 57 at the end of 8 overs. They are clicking at 7 runs apiece, which is more or less okay given the chasing at 8 runs per over. And I've just been reminded by Vatsal that Slow Cheetah is also in the ace team. So clearly this batting lineup has way too much depth for a members Premier League game. And no wonder the captain is utterly confused. First ball of the over played between extra cover. Stand and deliver. Abhi Zaveri. They want a second. They don't want a second. Yes, they will take a second. Abhi has been doing this with Deepak Bhai first and now with Tapan. Very nazre mili, dil dhadka. मेरी नजरों ने कहा सिंगल ले ले आजा run there. And since this is a serious over, I'm handing it over to Yash to continue the proceedings.
Thank you so much, Vicky. And I like the fact that he thinks of me as a very serious commentator. That's good. Whenever one wants some amusement and entertainment, we always have players like and people around us like Manvendra. He is going to be a part of tomorrow's game, so we'll have to see that will he be laughing so much or not. This time outside off stump, that's well bowled. Cut away into the offside. Akshay is bowling really well. And a strong offside field that's been set. 4 fielders inside the circle, covers point. A short point that you just saw the ball went to. And a short third man. Anand Thakkar at short third man. Here goes Akshay. Oh, he, for a fraction of a second, wanted to slog into the leg side. Easy 2 runs. It should be an easy 2. Oh, but a good throw. Can be absolute curtains. Directed was needed. And Vikas Arora could not get the stumps. Well, quite similar to that of Paul Adams is what I've been told by Manvendra here. Says he bowls a lot like Paul Adams. Well, to be honest, the spin that Paul Adams used to do is quite similar of him, but obviously the action's pretty different. Anand Thakkar could not prevent the single this time around. That's good batting from Abhishek. He's rotating the strike really well. And Akshay Jain has bowled another good over. In my opinion, he's kept it tight. As long as he's not conceding boundaries left, right and centre, it's been a very, very good over. The 9th over of the innings. We'll have drinks after 10. Short delivery and it's been tinked away into the leg side again. Will they look for 2? I think they will comfortably come back for 2. Tapan is very quick. Throw at the non-striker's end. And they'll get 3 of it. Well, it should have been just a couple of runs that ends up in becoming 3 runs. It's brilliant running between the wickets. They're quick. Short delivery goes inside out towards deep extra cover. And that's been missed by the fielder. And they'll come back for two. Well, the outfield is kind of outfoxing the fielders as well at times. And that's the end of 9 overs. The score at the end of 9 overs is 67 for 2. It is going to be Bhawmik to continue. Tossed up delivery outside off stump. That's very well driven into the offside. And it's another single. I think Vatsal, the man, at deep extra cover. 68 the score. It's been a decent start this. Well, this over is really important in the course of the game because they do not want to lose a wicket here. Bhawmik outside off stump. Lets it go. White ball called. Well, Kian is not happy, nor is the bowler, but line belonging to the umpire. And well, the good thing about the Mca Bkc Members Premier League is there's not much arguments made once the umpires given the decision. There is obviously that dissatisfaction, but at a larger extent there is no arguments made. Another short delivery. The ball did not come out of the bat as well as Abhishek must have thought. An inside edge towards short mid wicket for a single as well, as the strike again rotated and given to Tapan, who's run really well between the wickets and is looking solid. Pulls it away into the leg side towards backward square leg. Should only be a single. Vikas Arora very quick to attack the ball. Gives away one. We're yet to see the off spinners. Amit Dani into the attack. We've not seen him yet. Even Anand Thakkar bowls off spinners. So the two off spinners have not yet come into the attack as yet. Bhawmik, short ball, slashed outside off stump. Anand Thakkar giving it a long chase, but I think the ball has got the legs to go towards the fence, and it will. It's a Net Worth Properties 4. Was a short and wide delivery, and all he had to do was find the gap. Did that to perfection. As this 10th over proving to be slightly expensive. Bhawmik bowling across the stumps, coming round the wicket. Tossed up delivery goes into the leg side and straight towards short mid wicket. That's much better from Bhawmik and well fielded as well, keeping a tight hold on the flow of runs. That's what they need to do. And as it's the last couple of deliveries, last ball, I reckon everyone's gone around the circle. Short ball that's been punched away towards deep extra cover. That is going to be yet another single. And with that single, the 10 overs come to a conclusion. In the final 10 overs is where the interest lies of the game. 10 overs, 76 for 2 right now, and we'll have a quick drinks on the field. Change in bowling. Amit Dani into the attack. Well, the bowler who's created a buzz all around the Mumbai circuit. Amit Dani into the attack, and he's again not gone through with the action. He's still not bowled his ball. Abhishek is on strike. That's been driven into the offside towards long off. It's a single. Amit to Tapan. Tapan tries to go across the line. That's really well bowled from Amit, as it is a dot ball. Ball just pitching and skidding through the surface. Tapan trying to play across the line. It's good bowling. Amit Dani. Look at that, the quicker delivery, the flatter trajectory. Straight into the offside for another single. Outside off, takes the outside edge, goes towards the short third man region, and that's well fielded by Anand Thakkar. He just gives away a single this time, opening the face of the bat. Oh, he's shuffled across the stumps and he's gone into the leg side. It was a chance of a catch, but they'll only get a single. Well done by Vikas Arora. Only a single. Top bowling from Amit. He's kept it really tight. Amit just outside off stump. He goes over cover. Oh, that's a fantastic stroke by Abhishek. And that's net worth properties boundary to end the 11th over. And the score is 84 for 2. Bhowmik is going to be continuing. 11 overs, 84 for 2. 160 is the target that's been set. Tossed up outside off stump, driven beautifully down the ground towards long off. It is going to be a single. Abhishek is batting really well. He's on 35 right now. So once he reaches 40, he'll have to declare himself. That is the rule in the Mca Bkc Members Premier League. The tournament is sponsored by title sponsors KFT Travels. And the tournament is powered by Equitas Small Finance Bank. Bhowmik outside off stump, there's an appeal, and I think it has come off the under edge. And net worth properties wicket here. He was batting on 35, he was looking so good out there, Abhishek. And now he has to get the long walk back to the pavilion. The new batter in is Amit Kohli. Amit Kohli bowled magnificently well. Now with the bat in at number 5. Can he play the big knock that the team needs him to play? First ball that's been punched into the offside. A slight dive by the fielder. Well done. It is a dot ball. Amit Dani, the man at covers. Bhomik bowling a top class spell right now. Played into the offside towards the short point region. Another dot ball. This is just magnificent. A wicket has fallen. Amit Kohli, the new man in, and he's feeling the pressure. You can see it. That he wants to play the big shot, but something is making him hesitate in doing so. And this time he's cut the ball really well towards the backward point region. There's a slight fumble. Amit will come back for 2. He's lightning quick. Supreme fitness. Amit Kohli gets off the mark with a couple of runs. Square on the offside is what they get. Still a ball left in the over. Bhomik. He knows that they need to keep chipping in with wickets, as every team in the Mca Bkc members Premier League has got a very long and a deep batting lineup. They've got plenty of batting options. Because of the rules that have been set in the tournament, it's not easy for a team to only be reliant on one batter. Oh, look at that delivery. What a ball that is. Not out, says the umpire. And that is the end of the 12th over. It's 87 for 2. Amit Dani to continue. Gave away around 8 runs in the first over. He's got an opportunity to bowl again. It's Tapan on strike. I think Tapan needs to take charge right now. Oh, and he's tried to slog the ball into the leg side. A complete play and a miss. Buys. Leg buys, in fact, is the signal from the umpire as they get another single. That is again outside off stump, beautifully bowled. Was tossed up in the air and a play and a miss. Amit Kohli playing down the wrong line. Short ball that's crunched through the offside, beautifully timed. Is it going to go all the way to its fence? Not too sure. The fielders put a foot out and he saved at least a couple of runs, if not more. Top fielding and brilliant running as well from Amit. Short delivery outside off stump. He's gone towards short third man. Very well fielded by Anand Thakkar. He's done a magnificent job, to be very honest, because the ball was uppish. Sometimes the ball just skids through the surface. Sometimes it just changes directions. But he did well. Hold on to it. Takes the leading edge towards short third man once again, and it's only a single yet again. What an over this was. 13 overs have been bowled. It's 92 for 3. This time it's tucked away into the leg side for a single. Well, I'm getting some news that JD is bowling for the first time in the tournament. And this tournament is not what I'm trying to say. Like in general, he's not bowling a lot. He doesn't bowl a lot. This time it's picked up into the leg side by Amit Kohli. Manvendra Mishra getting us some news that JD is bowling for the first time. To be very honest, I haven't seen him bowl that often as well. Although it doesn't look like that he's bowling the first time. He's got so much control over his action. Good delivery, brilliant delivery, to be honest. The over rate is one of the major point of concerns. Hence, the spinner is being asked to bowl the overs. 3 runs of 3 balls in this over so far from JD. Amit goes inside out over cover, and that's not going to be stopped as it goes towards the fence for 4. Brilliant, brilliant shot. The net worth properties boundary through the offside. Covers goes on the boundary as well. But Amit goes down the ground and he goes for a huge hit for 6. That's a net worth properties maximum. Brilliant, brilliant strike over long off. Over long on, in fact. And Amit gives it a full Monty. What a stroke that was from Amit Kohli. Lovely piece of timing on that one. "14 overs have been bowled, and the score 106 for 3 after 14. 106 for 3 after 14 overs. Amit Dani to continue. Change of ends for the last 6. It's in the air, it's in the gap, and it's going towards the fence for a net worth properties 4. A magnificent cut shot by Amit Kohli. 110 the score moves on to. Each and every run being cheered here by all of the teammates, as they know that it's a very, very important scenario, important game for them. They have to win this by hook or crook. They need a victory here. There's a slight bit of dew out there in the middle, so Amit Dani is finding it difficult to grip the ball, and rightly so. He's the off spinner, outside off stump, well bowled, really well bowled, bowling a little further wider than expected by Kohli. Long off and deep extra cover, the two fielders on the boundary on the offside. That's another fantastic delivery, another dot ball. Two dot balls back to back. Short ball, he stuck it away into the leg side. That's not the best of lines. Amit adjusts well and he gets another net worth properties 4. Amit taking his own time. He's not worried at all about the over rate. He just wants to take his time and unsettle the batter. But Amit Kohli on song as he goes into the leg side, and the power of Kohli, as it's a net worth properties maximum over mid wicket. What a strike that was. This over has completely turned the game round its head. 4, 4 and 6 in the over. 14 already in this over. "15 overs have been bowled. It's 120 for 3. Akshay is into the attack. Short ball that's tucked away into the leg side, running the first one hard. Are they going to come back for 2? Well, Tapan is quick and he's taking the man on. Kian. Oh, direct hit was needed. And they comfortably get 2 runs. Brilliant running between the wickets. Excellent stuff. Superb running. Again, he's tucked away into the leg side. Again, they'll look for 2. Vikas Arora, he's quick, but he's not quick enough, I reckon. Oh, and the throw was a fantastic one, but it just bounced before the keeper could collect the ball. What a game we've had. What a day we've had. There's an appeal, and that's been given. A net worth properties wicket here. And that's a big one. Tapan has to go with a long walk back to the pavilion. Nirav Bajaj, the new man in. Man who performed really well with the ball. Oh, that's missed by the keeper again. Will be at least a couple of runs. Oh, Amit wants to come back for 3. He's coming back for 3. Fantastic running between the wickets. And they get 3 byes here out of nowhere. The fortune favouring the brave right now. Short ball. Kohli tries to go into the offside. That is going to be a dot ball. Well fielded by Amit Dani. A crucial dot ball. Just what they needed. A wicket of Amit Kohli will really raise the roof. Last ball of the over. Kohli tries to go inside out. Another play and a miss. 127 at the end of 16 overs. What a brilliant finish we are having to this match day 1 and match number 2. Nirav goes down the ground. That's a strong shot towards long on. And well, the pressure is completely now on the fielding side here. Blossom Legends. As they are not only behind the over rate, but also the game slightly going away from them, but this time it's in the air. Chance of a catch just ahead of Sachin Deshpande, and it goes towards the fence. Well, an opportunity had presented itself. It had presented itself, but that's what it does sometimes, you know. Get the chance and you need to make the most of it. That wasn't the case on that occasion, as it goes towards the fence for 4. And this boundary, this net worth property 4, gets Kohli to 36 runs. Amit goes high in the air. Well, this will take some catching. Player under it. And he's taken the catch. So Amit has to get the long walk back to the pavilion. A magnificent innings coming to an end. 36 runs for him. But it's so well. The fourth wicket goes down. Tossed up delivery goes down the ground. Sunil Nair was into bat. And it's in the air and it's caught. Well, there's a twist in the tail as Bhawmik Vaidya strikes twice in the over. And Nirav Bajaj has gone back to the pavilion. He's out. Bhawmik to continue and he's been hit into the leg side. Sachin Deshpande attacking the ball. And it's only going to be a single. So that's the end of a very successful over. It is 134 for 5 after 17 overs. It is Akshay. He's going to be bowling the 18th over. Starts off with the dot ball. Magnificent start. Really well bowled. It is Vivek on strike. Short ball. Oh, he's gone back to the bowler and that's been caught. That is another wicket. A net worth properties wicket, and well, quite a lot of wickets being falling in the last few overs. Well, Akshay has provided a big breakthrough for them again. New man in is MJ. Wicketkeeper batter. He is going to be on strike. Going down the ground for a single. Giving the strike to Anil Nair. Anil needs to go for a big hit here. Anil needs to clear the boundary at least once in the over. Because the way this game is going, it is drifting apart. Ball after ball from the ace Gladiators. And that's another dot ball. Beautifully bowled. Really well bowled from Akshay. He's bowling under pressure. You cannot take that away from him. He's been brought on when the team needed him the most. He has delivered so far. Another Yorker outside off. Looking for a run. Denied. Well, and that is another fantastic over. 18 overs have been bowled. It's 135 for 8. One 35 for 7. Well, that's outside off stump. That is a wide. Jitinder Diwan bowling the penultimate over. 24 to win of 12 now. Down the leg side, and that's another wide. Well, the extras are not helping anybody here. 23 to win of 12 balls. Tossed up again outside off stump. A hat-trick of wides here. Well, is there a late drama that is yet to unfold in this match? The 19th over, still no balls have been bowled. 22 to win of 12 balls. And it is MJ who's on strike. And that's a much better delivery. That's a magnificent delivery. Ball just skidding through the surface, 22 of 11. It is anyone's game to have so far. It can go either way. Goes through the covers. Oh, the fielder got a hand to it. And that was a very important intervention there. Would have been going towards the fence had he not got a hand to it. It was beautifully struck through the offside. Amit on strike. Amit goes down the ground. Amit has gone out of the ground. What a hit that is. Net worth properties maximum. And just at the right time when they needed it. Jitendra Diwan coming in the 19th over. Was it the best decisions? Not sure if he's a regular bowler or is it just that he's fallen short of options. That's a much better delivery, quicker through the air. That's how he needs to bowl. A flat trajectory. Are they going to go back for two? One is taken and they'll settle with one. Fantastic stuff. Great drama unfolding in this match. Oh, it's a wide ball and I reckon that Kian has injured himself in the process. Well, I'm not too sure. Is it the knee? Is it the hand? But he's down. And I hope it's nothing serious. Runs to win of 8 deliveries. This over has already costed 13 runs of 4 balls. Still a couple of balls remaining. 12 to win. Kian Bharucha, who fell down on the previous delivery, is back on his feet. That's good to see. Must have injured himself in the process. However, the play resumes and it's gone for 6. Into the leg side just when they needed, just what they needed. What a huge turnaround this has been. 6 to win of 7 balls. One hit away. The ace Gladiators. Outside off stump. Chance of a catch. And it's falling in between two players. Will they go back for 2? I don't think so. 155 the score. 5 runs to win of 6 deliveries now.
Keeping me from harm. Put your hand in my hand.
5 runs to win of 6 balls. What a game we've had today. What a match it's been. And talk about one of the best shots of the match. Amit Nayyar, what a hit he has produced in the right time, in the right moment when the team required it the most. Jitinder Diwan, that was not a bad delivery. It was on good length. It was picked up and dispatched over the deep mid-wicket long on cow corner region. Last over, Anand Thakkar is being given the ball in hand. Under pressure. Tossed up and I think that is it. That are the winning runs. Those are the winning runs. And a victory by 3 wickets seals the deal, ensures a victory to the ace Gladiators as they win the match by 3 wickets, and Amit Nayyar scoring the winning runs for his team. Hello, hello. Check. Can I have the winning captain here first to give the team player of the match award away?
Thank you.
Yep. Eventually, sir. Eventually, it is. Congratulations, Abhishek bhai. Please, congratulations, sir. We'll start off with the team player of the match, and it is none other than Amit bhai, Amit Dani. If Amit Dani is here, Amit sir scored 43 runs of 26, and he was just the second player in the tournament to be declared after scoring a 40. If he can come here and collect his award.
Should we do the second award and cycle back?
We can do that. I reckon he's here.
Coming.
Yep, Amit Dani sir scoring 43 of 26 balls. He is the team player of the match. Well done, Amit sir. Superb. Thank you so much, Amit sir. Yep, so we'll move on and we'll give the best shot of the match. If I can have JD sir here for the award, to give the award away. And based on a couple of things, one was the impact and the second one was the distance that it got at the time that it had. Amit Nayyar in the last over scored a very important maximum, and he has got the shot of the match. Brilliant stroke. It was a beautiful hit. One of the best hits of the day over deep mid wicket. Just when the team needed it the most, Amit Nayyar has delivered with the bat. Congratulations, Amit bhai. Well done. Superb. Beautiful. Now if again we can have Abhishek bhai here to give the next award away. The best fielder of the match, and it is that young gun, Aryan Kapoor. He is the best fielder of today, and he also is going to be getting a voucher from our sponsor, Pilates Academy, one free session. Very, very well done. Aryan, superb. Congratulations. Superb, Aryan. Well done, well done. And now finally, for the man of the match, if I can have again the captain JD sir, if you can come to give the final award away, the man of the match. And there were a lot of contenders, someone performing with the ball, the other with the bat, but one person who was consistent with the ball and the bat was the captain of the opposite team. It was Abhishek bhai, and he is the man of the match. He scored 35 runs and picked up 2 wickets as Abhishek Zaveri receives the man of the match. Both departments scoring runs and taking wickets. And thank you so much. That's it from the presentation, as the match was won by 3 wickets eventually.